Alright, hello everybody, it is Pathological Gamer and this is going to be my first PC build. Yes, I am excited to leave the console peasants behind. My peasantry has been abolished once more. Alright, so this is my first PC build on YouTube, but yes, I have built a PC beforehand. The motherboard I'm going to be using in this build is the MSI 970 gaming motherboard. Now the only problem I had with this motherboard, it can't hold an overclock very well. Other than that, it fits in the case. What else is there really to say? Oh wait, this motherboard has so many fan connectors. You can connect 4 fans to the motherboard itself. That's excluding the CPU cooler, of course. So you have 4 fan slots. I think that's pretty awesome. The only problem I have with this motherboard is it sits too far in the case, if that makes any sense. It doesn't really fill out the little holes in the back, so they kind of sit off center, if that makes any sense. I'll put some pictures in there or something so you guys can actually see it. Now, what I'm doing here is just plugging in the component cables that came with the case. Fairly simple stuff. Honestly, for anyone who has never built a PC before, I promise you building a PC is very, very simple. I built this one right here it took me about 45 minutes to do. But my first PC build only took me an hour and a half. And that's including the installation of software onto the SSD and then putting all my applications on the hard drive. I mean, this is fairly simple stuff. It's plug, drop, and go. Anybody can build a gaming PC. Anybody. This is my power supply unit. It's a Glacier 80 plus bronze 600 watt by Roswell. So yes, I have 2 things in this build made by Roswell. What is there really to say about a power supply unit? I don't really hear this thing when, you know, my computer's turned on and it seems to be giving me all the power I need. I do want to upgrade sometime in the near future up to a 650, maybe even a 750 fully modular. The one I have right now, the Roswell, is actually semi-modular, so the 24 pin cannot be disconnected. Everything else can be disconnected though, which I think is pretty cool. It really helps out with cable management. I'm gonna make sure I put some cable management shots in the video as well. For anybody who wants to know what is all in my build, I will put the PC part picker, part breakdown thing in the description below, so be sure to check that out. Now that's not just going to be everything in the computer, that's going to be everything on my desk. Okay, so that includes the speakers, the mouse, the keyboard. But feel free to, take from it. Feel free to tell me what you guys think I could upgrade. I always like advice. So as you guys see in the video right here, all I'm doing is, plugging stuff in. That's it. Just plugging and going, plugging and going. Let's see here. Some of this stuff is really hard to fiddle around with. It's a lot easier if you lay the case down. As you can see, even though this video is sped up, you can tell there's moments where I get flustered and I'm just like, where the heck does this go? I mean, that's gonna happen, because this is my second build, as I've said prior to. But yeah, I mean, the motherboard, the PSU, all that. As you see, it just disappeared. Sorry about that. Okay, so that is my graphics card. It's a Gigabyte Radeon R9 280X. I got this thing off of eBay for $150, which I thought was a great price. So of course I bought it over the $290 and everything else is $150. I'm pretty cheap. This card retails for about $210, $220. I mean, it's a solid graphics card for the price. It really is. For 1080p gaming, you're not going to really need anything higher than that, unless you want to go with the 970 for like $330. I don't trust the 970 to do that whole 3.5 thing. I don't know why. That really pisses me off. But anyway, onwards. Alright, so I'm plugging in the rest of the goodies right now. As you see, I'm still missing the RAM and the processor. The reason I chose to put those in last is because I really didn't have a choice. They hadn't came in yet. I mean, I had to wait until they came in. But I got so excited that I had to put it in anyway. FX 8320. That's the CPU that I went with. A lot of people, you know, are, why didn't you go Intel i5, blah, blah, blah. On my last build, I used the 8320, and I was really impressed by the quickness of the CPU. I mean, it tore through anything Adobe. It tore through anything I threw at it. So, of course, I'm gonna go back to it. I'm one of those people. All right, guys. So this is gonna be the outside of the case. Yeah, I know the diagonal or arrow thing looks weird as hell, but it has a fan on it. This is the inside with the 280X, the AMD 8320, the 600 PSU bronze certified power supply. I said power supply twice. Oh, I forgot to mention it has a 120 gig SSD. Oh, this right here are my magnificent cable management skills. Holy hell, look at those skills. I use zip ties. And this is my, you know, desk setup. I think the desk setup is pretty darn nice. At least I think so. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Alright guys, so that brings us to the end of the video. As usual, if you guys liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button for me. But I'm going to go play The Witcher 3 now. So I will catch you guys later because I want to play. Alright, bye. Just turn the camera off. Say go away.